It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. First and 10 from the 41. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 9.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets of the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Back at 60. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw now. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Down the field, Evans has it. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
And this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on the comeback in particular. When that receiver breaks it off, man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat.
Here's a throw. He finds Evans left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
19 tight.
Third down from the gun. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Love going to air this out to start. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Ball ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Back to the air. Love. Kraft has it. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
ETN will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense up to the line fast.
Leads to second and goal.
They go to him again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They're going to run with ETN. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Looking for a pass on second and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. 19 right. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They're going play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Throw, third and long. He's trying to push the
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
19 is dragging. 19, back to 60, back to 60. Trap 60.
Working now from the gun. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Love from the gun. Catch made. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
And run here, ETN. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
Down the left sideline he goes. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't read the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Love. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Packers. Looking at 2nd and 3. Throwing again. Love. Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
A gain of 17 yards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Packer 1st down.
Love looking to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. To the air with Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's ETN on 1st down. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Keely Ringo making the play. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up, and they can't.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Love now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Check. 72, Mustang 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's complete inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Starting from the 5. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Taking a deep shot here. He intercepts the pass. And the Buccaneers take possession along the 32-yard line. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is Irving on second. And he'll find that for a few. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
19, target,
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This one falls incomplete. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down, Love. He's going to try another deep one here. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Etienne. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Point after try is good by lots. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lead up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Dragon 60. 60 back, yeah, 60 back.
Airing it out to start this drive. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Evans brings in the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
69, 7 back, Mustang 19. Ready?
From the red zone now. Complete out to the right side. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
Buccaneers 14. Chase McLaughlin.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. There's Love to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down.
Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Didn't read the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10. Love trying again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Sticking in the air. Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down Packers. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down, Packers.
Once more, it's Love. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Loves to throw again. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That timing had to be perfect. And boy, was it ever. He reached a breaking point along his route, and that QB knew right where to throw it. Tremendous anticipation and tremendous execution.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Love. Forced out to his right. This is Reed working the right side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Love out of the shotgun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's a big, strong downfield to Aguka. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10.
Buccaneers 21.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 7-5, 7 Knights, Warriors, 17, 18, Pioneer.
No throw to start the drive. He puts up juice. This is brought in at the 15. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Buccaneers 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Love now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and just 2 to go. He'll look to throw it. This is reeled in by Reed. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Etienne again. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run. You're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I think we've reached the point in the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
60 license. Cut 19. Let's make 19. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out
That was
there.
some bullshit. I backed everybody the fuck up.
That football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Power squib kick is taken in. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drop today. This game is over. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another...
Fuck out of here. He finally went into New Orleans and won. I think this guy, Sam Darnold, is a different player than he was as a young guy, and we deserve to give him his credit.
Cheater.
I know. Give it to me.
Kirk Cousins.
Cheater.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
You know Cousins.
A little strong.
Yeah,
A little strong. You were
Hold on.
Kirk Cousins. I just trying to go in the right direction.
Hold on.
Sounded good coming out of my mouth. It sounded good.
But like,
Unlike some of these people at other places, I respect my colleagues, and I respect my colleagues at other channels and stuff like that. And I watch your years of work. I respect the hell out of you, Peter Schrager. But come on, bro, you being a little bit too damn nice. You know better than that. You know that when it comes to Sam Darnold, it ain't about his ability at this point. We know he can play quarterback. We know he can throw the football. We know that he can win some games. We get all of that part. We all waiting for the end. You can't wet the bed with a division title on the line like you did against Detroit last year when you were playing for Minnesota. It was the number 1 seed on the line. We're going to engage your recall here. The Minnesota Vikings were 14-2. 16 games into the season. Week 17. And Sam Darnold came into that locker room and they poured water on him like it was champagne. And I'm sitting right here on this set, Shaq. Yep. Doggy. And I went like this. There it is right there. That's right. They got that footage for me. They know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm sitting there going like this. Literally, I mean, you have producers and everybody in there. And I was the one that stood up and went like this. Did they win the division title that I didn't know about? Was that a playoff game? I said, they ain't won nothing yet. You got the Detroit Lions waiting for you next week in Detroit with a division crown in the NFC North and the number 1 seed up for grabs. They win that game. And they got trumped. Got their ass kicked. And this is with Detroit having a bunch of injuries, okay? Okay? Then you lose the game. It drops you from the number 1 seed to the 5th seed, which puts you against the Rams in the playoffs, and then you got trounced again. That's the memory. You can't sit up here and talk about all the Lord. It cost him the job. It cost him the job in Minnesota. He paid for it already. But you were being very, very nice. I'm saying you were being very, very nice. You can't sit up there and look at that happen. You don't like the fact you didn't cower in the corner and say, "Oh, how's that getting better this year?" Get you with the motivation. I'm fired up. We get to sit back and go like this. That's fair. There's a division title on the line yet? Is it a playoff game yet? We know you can play, Sam Darnold. We know you can play. You're not a scrub. He can play. This is not the Jets. This is not Carolina. We're looking at you in Minnesota when you got them to 14-2. Well, guess what? You wet the bed then too. What you gonna do? Because let me tell you something right now. Last year, you did have a decent defense with Brian Flores coaching that defense. Sure did. You still had Justin Jefferson. You had Addison. You had Hawkinson. You had a crew. All right? It was about you. Yep. And then y'all lost. Now you got Seattle. Their defense is real. Amazing. And Jigba is real. You see what these brothers bring to the team. You got Shaheed there with you now. Oh, you got pieces again. Well, what you going to do again? That's what I'm saying. Fair. You can't sit up there talking about all of this nice stuff. I know it's Christmas time rolling up. I know Thanksgiving's nearly here. But damn, Peter, come on now. Go ahead, Swag. Go ahead, Swag.
Swagger, what do you think? Will you believe in Darnold if they beat the Rams again?
I already do. I already believe in Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold is a really good quarterback. I think Stephen A. is alluding to what makes it difficult to talk about football because a new season happens when you get into the playoffs. And I'm going to just focus on right now. Like, this will be a good step for Sam Darnold. But I still feel like if they lose to the Rams, this is a playoff team. Now, this will quiet a lot of people because the last time we saw him against the Los Angeles Rams, as Stephen A. alluded to, it wasn't pretty. Sam Darnold played them in the division, the first round of the playoffs. But you got to think about this, man. Like, sometimes, and I agree with Peter in this vein, sometimes it's about the belief in the guy. And sometimes it gives you a little extra ability knowing that this franchise has invested, money, but also invested in building a better team around you going into it. There was still conversation, and I want Mad Dog and Stephen A. and bring him up on the camera because I remember even while Sam Darnold was making this run with the Minnesota Vikings, we all were still like, but is he going to be their quarterback? Is he going to be the guy that's going to be the future for the Minnesota Vikings? Now, obviously, we got that question. So I think there's a little different tone and a little different feeling when we come to this iteration of Sam Darnold. Last year, what I felt, Sam Darnold proved to himself that I can play quarterback at a very elite level, given the right opportunity and situation in this league. Then end up staying in Minnesota, but you had Seattle come to the table and say, hey, man, we give a lot of credit to what you did last year. We thought you were a phenomenal quarterback. The playoffs are completely different. I've sat on this show and watched Stephen A. talk about my dog, Dak Prescott, a million times because the playoffs is a different time of the year. But we've all said that Dak is a really good quarterback, and people believe in him and think that he can get the job done. I think Sam Darnold is now ushered into that position by Seattle Seahawks. And the biggest point is, I think this is the best defense in the NFL right now, which may cause for him not to have to be crazy great in order for this team to win in the NFC especially.
I think this is a start Sunday in LA. I don't think it's a conclusion one way or the other. I'm going to have to see Sam do this in the month of January. 80 yards, down the field, tough conditions, teams down by 4 points. And Sam, I've seen Allen do it. I know that Mahomes can do it. He's only had Stafford can do it. I mean, again, look, I got to see it. Last year, see it. He went into Chicago, drove him on a game-winning. He went into Seattle for these guys. He's had 7 game-winning drives. He had 8 horrible things since the start of 2024, right? Yeah. 7 game-winning drives, which is more than anybody in the National Football League. But damn it, when it counted, he had a horrible 8 days. But damn, those were bad 8 days. It cost him millions. When was 8 days? What would the date? That's what we do. January 4th to January 12th. The night's close.
Exactly. He leads the NFL in QBR. He's a good player, but because we're asking this question, means there are still question marks surrounding Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. How about in the NBA? You know where we got some questions? With the Lakers. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, they have been on fire to start the season, and now LeBron's getting set to make his return. What does that mean for the Lakers? But first, we got to know what Mad Dog's mad about.
I'm not going to dispute how great they are. Except, I mean, this is ridiculous. You think
If you're a fan of serious units, then you come to the right place because that's all we do. And we upload once a week. Mr. Boulder Podcast. Real people from face to face with real life monsters. All you wanted to do was communicate with the devil. And his apartment was searched. A house of horrors is revealed. Whatever they had seen was not something they were going to joke about. Bridget's prom date turned out to be Jeffrey Dahmer. The Mr. Boulder Podcast. True stories of the bizarre, chilling, and unexplained and available on the SiriusXM app.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas.
Hello.
Robin, hey brother.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. So I'm in Ohio right now. I live in Middle River.
Okay.
And I drive a semi-tractor trailer. I'm coming back just to return some equipment. I have an old mother that my daughter is taking care of her. So I installed some equipment and all that. I just need their car for an hour, but I just did the reservation since I'm already paying, so I just did the whole day.
Yep.
So I'm going to come in and try to pick it up at 8 if that's good. And I'll just run some errands, and then I have to get back to my semi truck and start rolling. So I just want that's and I was surprised to see you have a 703 as well, because I just moved to my mother's in Maryland. I originally live in Falls Church, Virginia. So
gotcha. Yeah, I used to live in Alexandria and in Annandale years ago.
Yeah. You say Annandale?
Yep, Annandale and Alexandria. Yep.
My son is still in Alexandria, and I coached basketball in the area. So what's it called? Annandale. I coached with Annandale. We played against Annandale. And you know where Oakton High School is?
I know. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's on 66.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I was right on the corner. If you know where George C. Marshall High School, it's right in Tyson's corner almost. Like
Yep.
in front of me was McLean, on my left was Tyson, on my right, which is the beginning of Falls Church. That's where I was, right next to.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep.
But anyway, I just wanted to say hello. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
And I will stop by. Would I need to do anything and text you prior to picking up the car?
So what they'll do is 24 hours before your reservation, Turo will request that you upload your license.
I did.
Well,
I just did.
I know, yeah, but I can't see it, right? I don't see that right now. What they have
Do you want me to hit?
No.
Would you like me to hit? I'm next to the car so that you would see it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is Turo is going to 24 hours before 24 hours before the reservation actually starts. Turo will tell you to upload a copy of your driver's license and a selfie of you holding the driver's license. Right. And then I have to go on, look at that license, make sure the license is you, it's not expired, and verify yes, that's you, as the selfie holding the picture of you, and verify. That's part of me, the check-in process. Then once you've done that, I check in and take pictures of the car, so there's proof of how the car was, before you got it. When you get to the vehicle, what I do is I do have people send me a selfie of them standing next to the vehicle, so I know that it's actually you, the one picking it up. And then I'll tell you where the key is, and I'll have you text me because I'll have to unlock the car for you.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then when you
called
you. Yeah. No, that's fine. I would have told you that before you once I started checking the car in and stuff, and before you went and picked the vehicle up, I would text that. I'll still text that as well, because I'll take a picture of where the car is parked, send that to you, so you'll see where the car is, to make it easier for you to get it. I park it in the address is for the Hilton, not the Hilton Garden and the Hamilton Inn, but it's I park it in the Hilton Garden and parking lot. They kind of share parking lots. Right near the White Marsh Mall. So it'll be parked in the Hilton Garden and parking lot. I'll send you the picture. You do that. Once you send me the selfie, you stand next to it. I unlock the vehicle, tell you where the key is. Then you have the key. You take your pictures and stuff, so it covers you. Making sure that when you took the car, however the car looked, that's how you got it when you got it. So when you return it, it covers you. So.
Awesome. Well,
yeah.
That's good. But I have a question. So you told me 24 hours. Of course, my beginning time is in 20 hours from now, because I have to drive.
Is it? What's today? Today is Wednesday. So maybe you did it already.
Yeah.
Then. Okay. So maybe you did it. Maybe you did do that. I'm sorry. I just realizing that. Let me check. So that's probably then it's probably already there. That's probably what you were saying. I apologize.
That's all right.
Confirm. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. I see the photos. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got a lot more gray now.
I mean, I'm 62, so I'm an old man.
No, I'm looking at the license and looking at your selfie. That's why I'm saying you got a lot more grays.
I know. That's when you do trucking. But,
No, got it. Okay. Yep. So I will. Yep. Verify verify this stuff, and then since it's 8 in the morning, yep, and you'll have it. What I'll suggest you do, since you are picking it up at 8, to call me, not text, because if you
I
text,
might not make it at 8. I might not make it at 8.
okay, well,
I
the
just
car will
want
be
to be
there.
on the safe side.
Gotcha. The car will already be there.
Okay.
Be there, waiting for you. So I don't know if I'll drop it off tonight or if I'll get up extra early and drop it off. But the car will be there. I'm just saying it'll probably be there tonight. I'll have it there. I'm saying when you get there, call me, because a lot of times the text doesn't, Turo text doesn't like pop up
Yes.
and alert me. So if I'm not looking at my phone, looking
I
for
know.
it, I don't know. So it's best to give me a call.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I texted you on your number.
Yep.
And,
Yep. Yeah.
Turo, I
That.
actually get Turo as well.
Yeah. You can text on Turo, or you can go through the number and text me with that. But I say, because that early, I should. Well, yeah, I should be up. 'Cause I probably have to drop my daughter off. But I say call me, because I may be driving, or I may not necessarily have gotten up yet. So the best is to call me to make sure that
Yeah,
I
will
don't
do
have
that.
you sitting there because I didn't see the text and realize, and then I'm looking up at time like, oh my goodness. So
No
um,
worries, no worries. I appreciate that. I will let you know
okay,
prior, before time. Most likely, I'm going to be able to text you at night. If you're dropping the car there at night anyway, I'm not going to bother you tonight. But in the morning, if you prepare a certain time, don't worry about me. I mean, I only need to have 2 trips. I buy water and things that my mother cannot carry to the
gotcha.
apartment. I would fill the apartment with water. I go to Costco.
Hmm.
We live pretty close. We go to the same Costco.
Yeah,
The White
yeah.
Marsh is about 10 minutes away from me. I live next. You know where Chick-fil-A is, and this plaza where in
Where the
Middle River.
where the Target is.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yep,
I actually park in that plaza. If you see a big trailer, that's me.
gotcha.
So I parked the trailer. I walked to the house. I sold my car because I just became an owner operator. I bought a semi tractor trailer. So
Gotcha.
I had a Mercedes. I sold it. I said, you know what? Let me just work for now.
Right.
So the last time I came in, a friend of mine told me, hey, there was something called Turo, blah blah blah. I rented a Tesla.
Hmm.
Well, it's expensive, but I was really in a hurry. There wasn't nothing in my area. There were
Gotcha.
some cheap cars that are 50 miles away from me. So
Right.
I picked up the Tesla, but now that I found you, I'll be, really happy to benefit you out of renting the car. And,
Yeah.
I'm a CDL driver, so
Yep.
I'll take good care of your car.
Yep. Thank
And
you.
if
And
you
yeah,
need any
if it's
help, I'll do that.
anytime it's available, you want to rent it, that's fine. The car, I think you'll like it. I just had it maintenance, the oil change done, I believe last week or the week before. I keep the car very very clean. Um, so yeah, or the SUV
Wonderful.
very clean rather. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, the car be there. Like I said, just it to me. I tell you, I I basically will have the information text to you. Typically, I text the people a little before the appointment, because sometimes I don't necessarily know who's trying to rent it, so I don't really like to tell people ahead of time where things will be in case they go and break in and then decide
Gotcha, yeah.
to take it. So I typically tell folks, like, half hour before the appointment, hey, here's where the keys are. Give me a call and send me the selfie. Once you do that, I unlock the vehicle, tell you where the key is, and then I'm good. I'm covered. Now, if anything happens, I go to Toro and look. So just to make sure it covers me financially in case, because you never know with people these days. So,
Oh, yeah.
but
I
yeah,
agree with you.
yeah. But like I said, yeah, It will be there. Like I said, you just give me a call, so I can unlock the vehicle and all those things. So I will make sure I get the car ready sometime this afternoon. So
Wonderful, Khalid. Thank you so much.
yeah,
It's
no problem.
it's an Arabic name, by the way. Khalid
Yes,
is an Arabic name,
yes,
just
it
like
is.
my name.
Yeah.
So,
How do you pronounce your name?
Haytham,
Haytham.
Haytham.
Haytham. Okay,
Yeah,
I like that. Never heard that. I like that name.
thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you, Khalid.
Yep.
And I will reach out to you before I get to the car, like in 30 minutes or an hour,
Yep.
just so that,
Yeah, that's fine. Or you can even call me when you're at the car. It doesn't. Yeah.
have the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can call me when you're at the car because, like I said, I'm gonna have the car. I always have the car there minimum
Ready.
minimum minimum an hour beforehand because sometimes people may get there early. So I treat it almost like if you were going to Avis or somewhere like that and your flight coming early, you don't want to have to wait 2 hours or an hour. You're there. I had a reservation. The car is available. So I have it there about an hour before. Sometimes maybe if I'm running late, I'll have it there a little before. But like I said, it will be there. Well before you go, I will have texted you and told you and sent you a picture of where the car is parked, and then telling you to just give
Awesome.
me a call when you're there, and sending me the selfie of you standing next to it so I can unlock the vehicle for you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right.
Well, that's great.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
No
It was
problem.
good talking to you.
Same
And
to you.
we'll stay in touch.
All right.
Thank you so much, Carl.
All right. No problem.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Be safe now.
There you go, buddy. Got to coach your sixth graders soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the family. Try Quaker protein products today. Quaker, bring out the good. Taking care of your money can help bring clarity and peace of mind. With Experian, your big financial friend, you can check your FICO score, explore ways to save, and get matched with credit cards that fit your lifestyle. And when you apply for no ding declined credit cards, your scores won't be impacted if you aren't approved. Download the free Experian app and take the first step towards financial peace of mind. Applying for no ding decline cards won't hurt your credit scores if you aren't initially approved. 2025 Experian.
Did I lose that?
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers
That was
with
all me.
uncontrolled credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt
That was
consolidation
on me.
loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a
But I
relief
still
hotline for
had.
you to call to learn what protection you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-565-5527. 800-565-5527. 800-565-5527.
Oh well.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college. Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. That's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/win. That's ethos.com/win. Intermediary. Bill monthly single rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male. Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yeah, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back
back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash.
Oh well, it is.
I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code IMPROVE for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code IMPROVE for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code IMPROVE.
If you or a loved one has cancer, be not afraid. You're not alone. The technology has great.
All customers can get a profit boost every NBA game day this season. Make your picks, lock in your boost. That's how you score more from the game. ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Download the app today.
Only don't strike you down. Really frightening, freaking crazy. What is a strike? What is a strike now? For crying out loud, I'm glad you get it back, doggy. Strike you. I can't hear you, God. Somebody hit that ball. Where is that dope that? What's the matter with that? Strike me. Strike. I am striking a terrible. We will not present. You're supposed to introduce him. I'm not. You're going to take that up. Oh, my God. Shame. I'm sorry, honey. Why in the world did 4th and 6 you throwing the ball on Monday night? I almost lost my bet because of that stupid thing from the stand with the Green Bay Philadelphia game. But I got 3 good ones for you today. Number 1, John Robinson, John McKay, Marcus, Charles White, Leonard, Reggie Bush. They must have sat there and been embarrassed by what USC did on Friday night with Northwestern. Did you see this? When they put the quarterback in, the third-string quarterback, you watch this? He is wearing the same number as the regular quarterback, as a regular punter. They're both wearing number 80. He's the third-string quarterback. They broke the rule, the morality of the rule, the spirit of the rule. The regular punter is number 80, but they had the third-string quarterback wear the same number, and they put it in their roster, so supposedly it was legal. Northwestern was fooled, and they go right down the field and score the touchdown, and then the Big Ten came out a couple days ago and said this should have been a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. But the biggest issue is this. Lincoln Riley, who hasn't done a thing there at USC yet, and I understand Williams for the Heisman, he hasn't done a whole heck of a lot. They gave him a fortune from Oklahoma. He's got to sit there and bring a fake punter and a quarterback in as a third stringer to beat Northwestern. I mean, you must be. They can't beat him in the academic room. I know that. But to sit there and to bring in the kid with the same uniform number, they did it on purpose. They got to be sneaky. This is USC. These are the Trojans. This is the LA Memorial Coliseum. This is Broadway and New Athletes are trying out loud. And he's sitting there being a third-string quarterback at number 80. That is a disgrace. USC's got to be bigger than this. They can't be fooling around with trying to confuse people and get them all mixed up with the roster sheet. Lincoln Riley, get it through. That is a disaster on Friday night. That is number 1.
Yeah, I agree with you. I did not see that or know that.
You are absolutely right. I have no disrespect. I will say this, though. It is an elite academic school. Now, USC is nothing to sneeze at.
My kid never got in, so it is out. So you can't say that. But I will tell you this. That is bad because
You are right. Lincoln Riley, a boatload of money. You know what? I mean, that's what you got to do to beat Northwestern. That's an indictment against them.
I will say, USC wins out. They might control their own destiny to sneak into the playoff.
Swagoo before Peter. What do you think, Swagoo? Am I right along here?
Man, dog, that is absolutely phenomenal. First of all, I love that you brought up the trick play. Should have been a penalty. That's number 1. The second thing is, and the most important thing, is that you said your son didn't get in. And we got to be better against them. I'm right there.
An insult. I mean, he told her to do it. I mean, an insult to that liner, Reggie Bush, Lendell White, all of them, an insult to that. Okay. Number two, I got to get a life because this is ridiculous. Fat Robin Rapid, he texted me late on Monday night, and he said, I got a good bet. Rob, we just won the Packer game despite Sirianni on 4th and 6. What bet? We got to take the over of the Clippers and the Hawks. One of these in-game bets. I said, Rob, we never bet it. Oh, I didn't make it for 1 o'clock in the morning. I make the phone call. I bet it was 2:07. That was the in-game thing. And then I had to sit there and watch the end of this against Atlanta on Monday in LA. Did you see this? All right, 2:07. That's the over-under number. It's 105, 102. The Hawks, look at the time. I here's Harden. He didn't know what the time of the game was. He throws up a shot. He misses. They foul immediately. And so Atlanta goes to the free throw line. What is Harden doing? Hey, James, okay? Look at the scoreboard and see how much time is left in the game. That is ridiculous. And then the kid, he misses the first free throw. I didn't get the throw away. This is the sitting at 1 o'clock in the morning with that idiot Rapid sitting. And I bet this. And then the second one. We don't get hit some of the second free throw. But then I get the shot block my tune and I lose my bet. I could not believe it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on Monday night, and he gets the shot blocked. He misses the 2 free throws, and Harden shoots a shot from half court. Jeff Van Gundy used to argue with. Time about Western Van Gundy. And now he's the assistant. What do you think he thinks now? When he sees Harden do that, and it lost me money because that idiot Rapid made me bet it at 1 o'clock in the morning at 2:07, and I didn't get the 2:07. Number two.
I actually watched the game. I was actually watching the game. I couldn't believe Harden attempted that shot. I got you.
You couldn't believe it, though?
You could believe it?
I'm just saying.
You couldn't believe it?
You're just looking at it like Mad Dog did something bad. Mad Dog did something bad, and this was karma. For them to be locked on 2:07, this is your fault. You did something to not get one more point in that game, dog.
This was terrible. 2 missed shots and 2 missed free throws at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was kicking the dog, and what am I doing? This stupid game.
You're a degenerate.
Can I get you to say Nicholas Batum one more time?
Nicholas Batum.
You got it. 2 missed free throws.
Don't bring that up with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan never wants to get a job. He did his job.
Oh, that's true. All right, number 3. I thought that was a pretty good one. That's hysterical. You like it so far? Am I 16? Okay. Number 3. I was at Shore Haven. I'm a member of Shore Haven. It was a beautiful day Saturday, so I played some golf. Well,
You just whining and you playing tennis. I'm glad you.
I can tell I'm in the ball well right now. Anyway, to make a long story short, the Indiana Penn State game was on. Now listen, the broadcasting a little over the top. You got some nerves. Over the top. But having said that, what is Penn State doing? It's Schwagoon. What is Penn State doing? They're 0-6 in the league. They've won 3 games. They fired Franklin. They got a chance to beat Indiana at home. And with a minute and a half to go in the game, and he's a good kid, this guy, this new interim coach. But they're running the ball. They need. Okay, this is the first down they got. Okay, we're going to show you that. We're 255. Then they got a 1st and 10, and they run the ball up the middle. Nothing. Now remember, they're always they look at the record, and they're trying to make sure Indiana loses. And they run the ball again on 2nd down. Nothing. Now hold on now. Why they got 1 timeout? You got a chance to beat Indiana, make your season. Indiana closed their final timeout. Can you show the last play, Cassandra, please? Thank you. I'm sitting up there talking. And then on 3rd down, they throw this little play to the tight end. He's got no chance to get 10 yards on that play. What do? 2-minute warning. They punt it. And what does Mendoza do? Goes right down the field. They score the touchdown and they lose. Despite the broadcast where it's over the top. But how in the world on those 3 plays where you get 24 so you got a chance to beat Indiana and you run the ball?
Tremendous.
They used to play at the end zone. You run the ball, and then So a 3rd and 2 play to the tight end. He's the interim coach. He wants the job full time. Penn State's got a chance to sort of to help their season by upsetting Indiana, and they played not to lose. Oh, that drives me crazy. I hate it. I really did. Swagoo, you go first for a change. I'll go to Steve. Go ahead.
Man, dog, I'm right there with you. I was so that this man didn't try to go milk this game and get it done with throwing the football and beat Indiana. You are so absolutely right. It's unbelievable. The other thing too, man, dog, this other thing too. When you're an interim head coach, what the hell do you have to lose? What do you have to lose if you try to go win the game against Indiana? This was absurd, and I was right there with you, pissed off that they weren't playing conservative football with a chance to beat a defeated team.
You're an interim coach. The team's already stunk up the joint. Here you are, your first game, you got an opportunity. You do not play passive. You do not coach passive. You got to get into it. For him not to go for it, that's bad because if you tight under these circumstances as an interim, imagine what you would be if you did have the damn job. That's how people are looking at you. So I think that was bad. The other thing that I like to say is this: no shade on anybody. That was a big ass puncher. That Penn State had out there. That dude was a big boy. I haven't seen a puncher that size. I just thought it was a big boy.
Big man baller.
Right there.
Good teams know how to win. Good teams know how to win. Bad teams know how to lose. I would say. But you calling off the broadcast would be a little over the top. Come on now. I mean, those sound broadcasting noises I've never heard before. But yeah.
Say something here.
Watch it like that. I wasn't thinking about it like that, dog. I don't critique guys like that the way you do in our business. I think you're kind of cruel to a lot of people in the business. Personally, you call out your own channel. You call out people on your own damn channel. They work for you.
My mother's still publishing. I can't sit there and on a broadcast making $50 million a year doing it. You're wrong. What's your take on this?
How long were your thoughts on Gus?
Now I'm going to read my part. The Lakers are thriving without LeBron James on their team right now. So when he returns, what's going to happen? We'll discuss those Lakers next. This is First Take. Viva Radio Indy, baby.
Hey, it's Andy Cohen. Don't miss Radio Andy's BravoCon coverage live with a full-on Bravo blowout with Jeff Lewis, Reality Check, Julia Cunningham, and the Smith Sisters, all broadcasting straight from the Strip.
Glitz, gossip, and Radio Andy.
What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay there. Only on Radio Andy, Sirius XM 102.
For listening on the Sirius XM.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. GRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-617-7851. Don't lose hope. GRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-617-7851. That's 800-617-7851. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
At LendSeek, we know running a business takes heart, hustle, and sometimes a little help. That's why we stand with you with our exclusive AI lending platform, connecting you to over 100 funders. If you've been in business for at least 2 years with a minimum annual revenue of $500,000, you can get up to $1 million in funding in as fast as 24 hours. No collateral, no prepayment penalties, no red tape. Apply today with no cost or obligation at lendseek.com. That's LENDSEEK.com.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anthony Popolo with RexMD, the leading men's telehealth company. We specialize in helping men find prescription solutions for common conditions like hair loss, weight loss, ED, insomnia, low testosterone, and more. Our platform is simple. Visit RexMD.com and select an indication you'd like to address. If appropriate, we can find a prescription solution that's FDA approved and clinically proven to work. We've helped over 500,000 men get medication delivered directly to their door. Listen to these patients.
I wish I hadn't waited as long as I did to try RexMD.
You go online, I didn't have to call a doctor, and I got my prescription. They made it fast and simple.
Why did I not try this 20 years ago? It's literally life-changing.
With RexMD, there's no copays, no doctor office visits, and your shipping is always free. Generics now 95% off at RexMD.com. That's REXMD.com. My name is Preston James. I've been a stock and options trader for 23 years. I used to be an active swing trader, but that all changed once I discovered my Money Press weekly paycheck method. These days, I'm a passive trader hauling in more cash while being able to sleep at night than I ever dreamed possible. I'm passionate about the market and I like to keep it simple. My methods are changing thousands of lives and I'm confident it can change yours. But let the proof do the talking. By going to accountproof.com, that's accountproof.com, you'll see a 7-minute video revealing how my Money Press method grew a $54,000 account to $174,000 in less than 9 months. That works out to 5.8% per week. You'll see the proof right inside my real brokerage account. This isn't about overnight riches, but once you discover this for yourself, you can start on this same path overnight. You're 7 minutes away from changing everything you thought you knew about trading and investing. Go to accountproof.com to get started. That's accountproof.com.
Vinegar is the ultimate multi-purpose cleaner. Harris 30% vinegar is 6 times stronger than regular vinegar and the #1 cleaning vinegar brand in America. It's pure with no dyes or other harsh chemicals and leaves your floors, windows, bathroom, and kitchen sparkling. You can even use Harris 30% vinegar outdoors to clean sidewalks, driveways, decks, and patio furniture. Harris has specialized weed killer and pest control products too and has been trusted for over 100 years. You'll find Harris 30% vinegar at the Home Depot.
Cleared the distractions with Classical Studyscape, a channel of symphonic sounds to help you concentrate and stay on track. One of over 200 extra channels, available anytime with the Sirius XM app.
First Takes, next and final stop of the fall HBCU tour will be Bethune-Cookman previewing the Florida Classic against Florida A&M. That show will be Thursday, November 20th. So Bethune, we will see you there. Go to the association. The Lakers 8-3 to start the season, and LeBron James has yet to step onto the court. Luka Doncic has taken over in his absence, seemingly unlocked another level to his game, which is scary. Austin Reeves has also shined in a bigger role, and this dynamic duo has Lakers fans thinking, obviously, big things for the future. Now, Luka leads with 37 points in his 7 games this season, with Reeves not far behind, scoring just over 30 points per game. So LeBron, it's going to come back, and it'll be sooner rather than later. When he does return, Stephen A., what kind of impact is he going to have on the squad?
This is very interesting. We only got a quick point, so I'm going to make it very, very quick. LeBron James is the most interesting and compelling story in the NBA right now because of this reason. The Lakers are winning without him. Luka Doncic is a leading candidate for league MVP honors without him. Austin Reeves is averaging 30 without him, and the Lakers are winning without him. When you come back, we know what a basketball savant LeBron James is. We all know that. But because of Austin Reeves, he ain't going to affect Luka because Luka's going to have the ball in his hands and Luka's going to do what Luka does. But how LeBron James plays is going to determine in large part the success of Austin Reeves moving forward. So can he sit in, sit out? What you going to do? How are you going to do it? That's going to be the interesting part because if he does it right, the Lakers at the very least can end up in the conference finals against Oklahoma City. That's what we're talking about here. That's how significant LeBron James' return could end up being for the Lakers.
Wagner, what do you think?
I'm going to give LeBron the benefit of the doubt. I think he's one of the most cerebral basketball players that this game has ever seen, and he'll figure out a way to allow Austin Reeves to continue doing what he's doing. Remember, we used to get on this guy for making the right plays early in his career as opposed to taking shots to try to hit game winners. But I'm going to get to this point now. I think LeBron understands that this team is young and they're moving in a direction of where they'll be without him. He needs to come in and help facilitate. And if winning the NBA championship is his main priority and goal, he's going to make sure that Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic feel like they are the driving force for this football team, with all of us knowing how important LeBron is going to be if they have a chance to win a championship.
I agree 100%. I expect LeBron to fit in perfectly. I understand there's a little pressure on him because they played well, and Doncic has been great. Reeves, he had some 50-point games already this year.
51 against Sacramento.
51. I expect LeBron to hang in there pretty good. Houston's good. Denver's very good. Oklahoma City is great.
San Antonio.
San Antonio. They were a little young.
Yeah, they're a little weird. When Rihanna's playing like
yeah, I agree. He is bad. But still, you got to figure Denver, OKC, Lakers, and maybe Houston are the 4 best teams in the conference. And I'll tell you something right now, too. Oklahoma City last night, they killed the Warriors. And the Warriors brought everybody there. They went by 45 points in the third quarter. They're almost trying to prove to people that last year was not a fluke.
Well, they're not. Listen, they got the best record in basketball right now. Oklahoma City ain't worried about a damn thing. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is just going out there being who he is and reminding you there's levels to this and I'm on it, okay? But if Luka continues to look the way that he looks and Austin Reeves isn't compromised and LeBron is who we know him to be, it can get very interesting.
Doncic has 260 points. There's 7 games so far this season.
By the way, don't forget a couple years ago what Luka was able to do against OKC. Even in losing.
He beat him in place. And by the way, that's why Nico Harrison got fired. It ain't just because Dallas is 3-8 and Anthony Davis is only playing at 14.
Luka's playing great.
It's because Luka is looking phenomenal. That's why Nico's out.
I agree with you. All right, coming up on Thursday, Caleb Williams had an incredible bounce back here under Ben Johnson. But are they the best?
Why your hair look like that?
It's like what?
Why is it that color?
We'll discuss next.
It's been this color for a while.
You need to do something about that. Come here.
It's me, Megan Kelly. I've got some exciting news. My very own channel with serious
like this part, you see this part right here, it's a little further than that. It broke off, but it's growing really fast.
Megan Kelly Show, you're going to hear from people like
I'm gonna put it back in colors. I'm gonna put it in
I gotta drop this car off tonight.
I was gonna ask you were taking my car.
They're pounding on the door. They're calling on the phone. They're threatening to close your business.
It goes to the right.
Maybe now.
It goes to the right. No, the left. The left.
Ray Reynolds has helped thousands of customers get millions in cash credit. It's no wonder why they call Ray the godfather of credit. He may even be able to raise your score above 750 before
Yeah, maybe I'll take it
You could even get a
down
new
and
personal
go get it
business credit line
inspected.
up to $50,000 within days. If your credit needs a rebuild, call Ray Reynolds and receive a $1,000 cash credit card at closing.
Yeah,
Raise your credit score to 750 or more. Call Ray Reynolds at 800-709-2933. 800-709-2933. Learn about
Actually, I'm gonna take the truck, then I'll take yours. Or actually, Jada, what you can do is follow me. You can follow me and to take both cars. Huh? So get ready to go. Well, how long is that going to take? No, why you need to do that? Do that now. Yeah, but you can put a hat on your head. All we got to do is go.
I got $2 million in coverage for around $2
Go take this car. Huh? I'm gonna give you. You got 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get ready. Yes, just put something on so we can go do it. They take the car, they look at it, and then we go. It won't take that long. Because I still got to do the truck. So I might as well do them both now. You ain't got nothing to do. I was thinking about it. I forgot. No, I really can't wait, Jada. Your hair will be fine. You act as if your hair, you ain't nobody looking at you. We just taking the car to get it inspected. Ain't nobody gonna be looking at you. Put a hat on your head.
Wait, 20. What's that? Tonight. Turbo set. Here goes tonight. 180. Turbo set. Here goes tonight. Hey, tonight. Tonight. Turbo set. Here goes tonight. Like 29. Tonight. Set. Tonight. What's that? Set. Like 20.
That gets through. Like, what the fuck?
running fast.
Let's take a look at this. All right, so let's think about the wide receiver core in Green Bay right now. We know how decimated the wide receiver core is. Okay, we know Tucker Craft is gone, right? 3 weeks ago, we were looking at the Green Bay Packers when they were blunted in the Pittsburgh Steelers, and we're going, hey, these guys are shoe-ins to go to the Super Bowl. Right. Jordan Love lit it up that night. Now, he's had 2 games in a row now where it hasn't looked very good. Okay, how many drops did they have season. When you're putting both melting in big moments, who have been playing corner for you and has a nice wide receiver, that is desperate. That said, this defense is playing so good, and they are playing so dominantly. To waste these efforts with losses, everyone's eyebrows raised. Rob Demotsky had that article that we all read these last couple of weeks. It's fact. Ed Policy is the new president. For years, it was Mark Murphy. He did 20 years. He moves on. Ed Policy was one of the guys who was like, go get Mike. Deal for the Packers. Not a team that's usually aggressive like that. Gutekunst and Matt LaFleur, their contract situations are up in air. That's why it leads to speculation about this. LaFleur and Love, they just put it together here because at some point, everyone in that market's going to turn and say, who are we putting in? You guys are the ones.
100%. Can I say this too about defense? When defense, like the Packers defense, I don't think we're talking about how good this defense really is. Think about the difference in our game. Most people can start and average at 35 or further. I mean, you're a first down away from kicking a field goal. Right. They're giving up 16 or fewer and still losing games. Also, look, if you're the head coach is one thing. If you're the coordinator and head coach, that's another thing, right? Because you're putting this thing together. At some point, you got to find a way to make it points and win the game.
It's hard to look at your defense after you stop Saquon 60 yards and A.J. Brown has 13 yards and be like, going to need it again for you next week.
Right. I mean, you put on top of it that the defense isn't even generating a bunch of turnovers. The defense is probably even going to get better. But I think the point is, the games that they lost, I think you could forgive the Eagles game. It hurts because it looks bad offensively, but that's a good game. The other two teams, not supposed to be in those games. So I know the interceptions were a problem. Those aren't supposed to be close. And all the little things that are an issue, I would certainly not argue the fire of Matt LaFleur. No. But all those things not coming up with those big moments, who else can you look at? Other than the head coach to say, get this right. Yeah, there's half a season to go. The conversation about firing Matt LaFleur is obviously premature. The point is, I think it is also a good way of illustrating that it might be a little bit of desperation time in Green Bay. This is a team that when they got Micah Parsons, is exactly what Canty said. That is a signal of policy in the organization. The time to win it is now. And right now they're in third place in their division. Look, they're averaging 10 points per game in losses offensively.
Especially in that division where you've got J.J. McCarthy, who's essentially in his rookie season, and you've got Caleb Williams, who's in the first season with the new head coach and John.
Exactly. And you've got Detroit is looking good, and those teams out west look ridiculously good. If not now, then when?
There's 8 more games to go. Right. They are going to get some players back. Some, like Tucker Kraft isn't returning. James Reed isn't returning, but Zach Tom will be back. Jordan Love will get this thing squared away. It's the 2-game, 3-game sample where we're in the middle of the season, and we're talking about this guy costing Matt LaFleur's job. I mean, we know that things ebb and flow in the NFL. We know that we know guys go through slumps. We see it every year. But we can't start calling for the fact that, well, Jordan Love now stinks. They overpaid him. This is going to be a team that's going to be up for massive overall. Brian Gutekunst, this last year when we're sitting there on the draft, we're going, this guy is going to be one of the best rosters in the NFL. Right. There is no question. He should be re-upped and given an extension and a raise. There's no question about that. But I think by the end, I think it's going to come. I think it's going to come. Things ebb and flow in the NFL.
I'm with you. Let me make it clear what my opinion. Chris Canty obviously can more than speak for himself.
By the way, he didn't want LaFleur fired. He was talking about how Jordan Love was playing.
That's what the quarterback is playing the kind of way that gets coaches fired. Right. I think that if you were to underline a point, that's what he's saying.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying
to hire him. Yeah. That's an important point to underline. I guess I should have started the conversation a different way. Are the Packers, is Jordan Love's play becoming a problem that we should be taking more seriously when we talk about this team?
I mean, we have to accept that we're coming off a few weeks ago. He went 20 for 20 in the first half and was balling. So, we know he has the capability to have really great stretches of football. But we also have to appreciate the fact that there's a lot of other issues. They had a bunch of pre-snap penalties on important plays. They had a bunch of drops that Lou brought up before. So, I think the problem with this team is we're always going to focus on the quarterback.
this is why the head coach name comes up, is because there's so many different.
You ready? Huh?
And also, they went from the 1 seed after that Pittsburgh game where we were all celebrating them to now the 7 seed, where it's a much different journey to the Super Bowl. And also, that 7 seed is what they were last year. And we got Micah Parsons. Right. We invested, so I think there's some reason.
When it comes to the North, there are a lot of head-banging games coming up in December where these guys are going to wind up picking each other. There's a lot of big-time battles coming up.
It's a good point. The Packers have played one of their division games so far. They still have
After
5.
this one, they got 3 in a row.
Yeah, so that's going to, all of this will come out in the wash. We'll see. Thank you, Chris Canty. How about the team that beat them the other night? Will the Eagles' offensive struggles cost them another Super Bowl run? We'll answer that question. Plus, could Bill